needed that other member. Yep. Welcome to the November meeting of the New Ulm Human Rights Commission. We failed to achieve a quorum tonight. However, we are going to hold an informational session. Investigator Jeff Hohensee is with us tonight to update us on some plans that he's making to keep us informed on what's going on with the trafficking workshop. Thanks for coming, Jeff.
Thank you, Larry. So I've been working with Jackie Kriebel, Chief Dave Borkert. There's a gentleman from the college, Larry, do you know? I should have, Mark. I can't remember Mark's last name. He's a friend of Dave that goes to church with Dave. Anyways, they came forward and asked me to give an update on some trafficking and what we're on the sex trafficking investigations due to COVID. January is Sex Trafficking Awareness Month, and what we want to do is go ahead and put on a community presentation to coincide with that. We're looking at like the 3rd to 4th week, somewhere around the 17th to the 22nd. MLC has agreed to allow us to use their auditorium. Some of the things that we're exploring is a budget on this, and there's only really one budgetary item that we're looking at, and that's the fee for the survivor. So basically what the presentation would be, it'd be a short 15-minute presentation from myself, giving an introduction and then what we've done with sex trafficking in southern Minnesota and Brown, Blue Earth, Nicollet counties in the last 6 years. Then we turn it over to our navigator, who is out of Mankato. Her name is Jane Vader. She would give a 15-minute presentation on the role of the navigator and some history of sex trafficking and where the state stands on it and the fundings and such. And then we basically turn it over to our survivor, who the girl that I'm trying to get, and I've reached out to, her name is Danielle Freitag. She runs a coalition called 169. There's some billboards on the way up to the cities if you've seen them. Anyways, you know, she's got the powerful message. She talks for about an hour and a half, an hour to an hour and a half, somewhere in that time limit, and then we'd have a short Q&A afterwards. And again, you know, January is Sex Trafficking Awareness Month. We used to go out and do a lot of different things as far as billboards and radios and TV commercials and those types of things. This here, if we can get it going, you know, we'll go do some KNUJ stuff, and Chief Borkert said that he does have some monies that are available, but one of the things that I may be asking, and I don't know, is if you guys have the availability to some fundings, maybe up to a $500 donation if possible, and if we can get this going. Again, if you put me on next week's or next month's agenda, I definitely have more information on if Danielle's available. I'm not looking at her getting rich off of this, but at the same time, she's got the powerful message, and I think she should be compensated for it. I know that at one time she was trying to charge up to like $1,500, but the last one she did for me, she did it for about $500, and that was in this community. So that's what I've reached out to her again with. So we'll see. But again, you know, I'd look for any support that we can from this group. I think it's an important topic, and it's something that, you know, I think our administration obviously agrees with us is an important topic.
I think, Tim, remind me, I think we've co-opted with this before, haven't we, in the past? Yeah. Anybody have any questions for Jeff?
So again, if you put me on next month's agenda right now, or I can do it through Lisa upstairs again, not a problem, but I will have more information. Obviously, you know, that's going to be crunch time because we're going to have everything in order by that time for a meeting in January.
If you if you have a number in mind, make sure you put that let Lisa know. She'll put it in the agenda.
Will do. Thank you very much for your time, everybody. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Have a good night.
That brings an end to our informational meeting. We'll try to meet. Normally, we don't meet in December, but we'll try and have to set up a meeting to do that for a lot of the
too
deals,
if
yeah.
he wasn't there.
Right, okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay,
I think then maybe I'll share,
why don't you email those to us?
That's what
I'll
I
tell you
was
what,
gonna say.
email them to